I'm Colton with Porsche Center Calgary, and I'm here today with another piece of new inventory, which is pretty cool. We haven't had much new inventory for the last couple of years, and we finally have some cars in stock that you can take immediate delivery of. So we're pretty excited about that. You don't have to wait months or years for everything anymore. So I'll tell you a little bit about this one standing next, or rather that I'm standing next to today. It is a 2023 Macan. That is to say a standard Macan, which means it has the 2-liter turbocharged engine. It makes about 260 horsepower and about 290 pound-feet of torque. So yes, technically the base engine, but really packs quite a good punch, particularly with the Macan. The fact that it has the PDK, the dual clutch transmission, out of our sports cars, it really makes the most out of the engine and puts that power down very effectively. So this one in particular, starting with the outside, it is Gentian blue, which is a fairly new color for us. Gentian blue metallic, which is a really nice blue. It replaces the old sapphire blue. I do like this one a little bit more. Has kind of some more purple in it. I think it looks quite nice. These wheels are a 20-inch Macan S wheel in Vesuvius gray, which is kind of a matte gray finish. I think pairs very nicely with the Gentian paint. And then a couple of other things on the outside. The side blade, as they call it, this little kind of detail along the bottom of the doors. Standard is for that to be unpainted, just like a matte black plastic look. But with this one, it's painted to match the body, which is an option I really like. I find it looks a little bit more cohesive, but you may like the contrast. That's the beauty of Porsche, giving you all these options to customize the car. Roof rails up top in black. I always like to point out with that option that you can't retrofit those. So nice to see them when they're equipped on a stock car. It'll appeal to virtually everybody. You don't have to worry about somebody who needs to put a roof box on not being able to, or not being interested in the car. You can always use them, or don't if you don't need them, but at least they're there if you do. Something similar to that is the trailer hitch around back, which is on this one as well. Most people will put that on the cars for bike racks or things like that, but you can actually tow a surprising amount with the Macan. It's good for 4,400 pounds, so it is actually pretty capable in that sense as well. What else on the outside do they want to talk about? Oh, a few things you might notice, like the big kind of round thing on the front of the bumper. That's the sensor for the adaptive cruise control. So regular cruise control is standard, but the adaptive cruise control is an option that we're seeing a higher take rate on all the time. That allows you to set your following distance from the car in front of you. If they brake, then the car brakes for you automatically to maintain that said gap. Makes driving on the highway super comfortable and just a little bit easier, more relaxing. As well, above that sensor, you see a very small circle thing. That's the surround view camera. So in addition to having the standard rear view camera, this one was optioned with the surround view, giving you a camera on the front and one underneath each side mirror to kind of, give you that top-down view. It stitches those images together, and then you get a full 360-degree view all the way around the car. I love that. Makes parking super easy. You can see all the way around the car. Lovely feature to have. And then also on the outside, though not necessarily visible right now, if you open the door, it has what they call the puddle light projectors. So it'll project the Porsche logo onto the ground, which is a nice subtle touch. I do like it quite a bit when you're driving at night. You park and it just gives you that nice kind of warm glow with Porsche. It makes you feel warm and fuzzy. Let's go on to inside. So this one has what they call the standard black interior. You have leather on the seats and the standard materials elsewhere, and then the Premium Plus package, which gives you a handful of options that most people consider kind of the must-haves that are lumped into one package in that Premium Plus. So it gives you the 14-way adjustable seat, which increases over the standard 8-way seat. It gives you the 4-way lumbar support as well as the thigh extension, power thigh extension, and then memory seating positions as well. It gives you seat ventilation in addition to the standard seat heating, and adds heated seats to the rear. What else is in that package this year? Of course, the PDLS, or Porsche Dynamic Lighting System. So they are LED headlights, and they'll turn with the steering wheel with that feature, and they'll look further down the highway as your speed increases. Other than that in that package, oh yeah, the panoramic roof, of course, the big sunroof, and the lane change assist, which is Porsche code for blind spot warning. And then a couple of other little touches. The Porsche crests are embossed in the headrests front and rear in this one. And it has the GT Sport steering wheel, which is a little bit smaller, a little bit sportier looking than the standard wheel, and has the bulges at the 10 and 2 positions and the center marker on it as well. I really like that steering wheel. And it is heated as well, worth mentioning. In our climate, that can be important. And then this one has the air suspension option too, so that allows you to change not only the ride firmness, but the ride height as well. but it's nice you have that option to go from kind of the standard ride, or if you like a sportier ride, great. You can turn that on and have a firmer, more performance-oriented kind of setup. Or if you don't, if you want something a little bit more on the luxury side, well, it enables you to go to that side too and have a more comfortable, kind of a floatier ride, a little bit more comfortable as well. So best of all worlds with that option. I think that just about sums up all the optional equipment on this one. Quite a few really cool features. And as I said, available now, which is unique too. However, if this one doesn't quite work for you, we've got a few to choose from, which is yeah, cool and a unique position to be in. So if you're interested, or if you'd like to learn more, do give us a call or pay us a visit and come check it out. Thanks so much for watching.